Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will be first on the attack. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Kick is in the air. So Ohio State's offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David.
There he goes! And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. To call what Indiana did last year a renaissance is an insult to all renaissances everywhere. It was a complete resurrection. The losing program that got 11 wins and went to the playoffs.
Coach Signetti has just galvanized this entire program, and all of a sudden, after only 1 year, the expectations are different. Could it ever happen, David? Could this team get back to the playoff again?
It was one of the biggest stories in college football. Everybody kept talking about, does Indiana deserve to be there? And now another year further down the road, going to the transfer portal again, not having the new coach with the connection to JMU, this Indiana team can still be fun to watch and still
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Rushes on him. Pressure coming. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll go with a direct snap. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. And off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Got a man, it's Peoples. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal block.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Give to the single back. Sweet cut there. Strong, firm tackle. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fires to the tight end. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Trying to get it to the marker. The Buckeyes will keep this drive going. It'll be a 1st down from the 48. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently.
Touchdown, Ohio State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Penn State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Hoosiers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. To throw, it's Mendoza. Finds a soft spot in the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for space, it's Peoples. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Buckeyes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Beebe. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
really focused on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooper. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback gets past the marker.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. They'll give it to him again.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Jukes his way for more. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. On the move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
One thing this team has shown really this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finds his man in the middle. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He's going up top. Pulls it in down the sideline. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, running back on the move. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down
this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Graham. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him. Get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quick spin on the ride. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is in the air on fourth down. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Beebe. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Fires to the big fella. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Just a short pass to the tight end. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking downfield on first down. Got room to work. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out there inside the horseshoe.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Running the read option to the left. Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Look out, he's got room! Got the first down, looking for more. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Might as well give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Sayin. There's the pressure. Just a little off. Incomplete. And the Buckeyes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Hang on, Sloopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Makes the grab, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Cradles it at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. They're going to ride this running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The give out of the gun. Finds a little space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give on the option.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. He leaves it with the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by...
There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Beebe. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Can't get him to the ground. This offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's caught. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense breaks the huddle, it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Catch in the middle, it's Morris. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here on 3rd down for this offense.
3rd down coming.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. To the air, it's Mendoza. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. This time it's complete. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Hoosiers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll take a shot. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page.
A shot for the end zone. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Pulls it in with one hand. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll do it himself. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Using the quick game. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. With the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He'll pull it on the read. Diving for the end zone, and they knock it out. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Great job by the back on the option. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
Getting set for the point after.
The extra point.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. SMU made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms that there is something special brewing with these Mustangs. Fun one.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs, it's Beebe. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Hoosiers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The run from the shotgun. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man, it's Mendoza. It's complete to the right. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
At the 18. Good enough for a 1st down.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They're going to run it to the right. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Hoosiers line it up with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Big guy smells it. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. He wants to throw it again. Got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the score.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Rides the back on the option. The give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. On the run, it's Peoples. Spins away from the defense. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Fair catch, called for and made. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.